something. No worries. Get as much rest as possible. We need Our Lady fighting fit when the Telophore rear ugly heads again. None can deny that Heidelin's blessing have been a great boon to our cause, but much remains unknown with regard to her true intentions. Given everything we have learned from our encounters with the Asians, we must keep our minds open to any and all possibilities. It strikes me as odd that rather than marching on one of the city-states, the Telophore have so far made only sporadic attacks. I doubt they'd go to the trouble of putting up all of those towers if it was all they had in store for us. Hey Graha. The sudden appearance of the towers will surely not have escaped the Forum's notice. I wonder if there's one actually at Old Charlian. I doubt it, but you never know. It could be, but I doubt it. They would have shown that off if there was. The sudden appearance of the towers. Oh yeah. I would like to think that they would be receptive to Krau's request for cooperation in investigating the matter, but unfortunately their reputation would suggest otherwise. Yeah, they ain't gonna lift a finger to help us. Not unless they're in danger themselves, like directly. If I am to pursue this course, I must be prepared for the hardships that lie ahead. Steady on! If you need my lance, I'll be ready. If not, I'll be reserving my strength in preparation for the next battle. But since you're here, I have a question. The Scions are in close contact with the East Aldenar Trading Company of Kugane, yes? I was wondering if they could place an order for some sun-dried squid. I don't seem to be able to find it in these parts. Estanian, man, priorities! Seriously, the world's in trouble, you're on about food? He's got his priorities sorted. Orianger. Though we know not the full extent of the Telophore's schemes, preventing further abductions must take precedence above all else, for therein lieth the key to depriving our enemy of its most potent weapon. Reading his lines is always a freaking chore. Alright, Alice. The company we keep. Alice can tell you are itching to take the fight to the Telophore. Hell yeah I am. Hell yeah I am. Let's go kick that little twink's ass. Ah, Silent. You're looking well. I take it you managed to squeeze in some rest. If you come hoping for tidings from Cryle, I'm afraid we're still waiting. But we do have some odd scraps of news to share. I can read. Scraps, she says. One sec. Lunar primals have been popping up all over the place, but the Alliance has the situation well in hand, thanks to no small part to Hori, Boulder and the others. Meanwhile, talks of the Beast Tribes are going even better than expected. Encouraged by Uldar's progress with the Amaljar, Gridania has opened negotiations with the Ixal, believe it or not. The Ixal. Alright, gonna get them on our side now. Nice. All of which is obviously very encouraging, but the Telophore is still out there. It's not as if we can afford to lower our guard. Begging your pardon, but I come bearing an invitation from the Alliance. A council meeting is due to be held in Alamigo, and your attendance is humbly requested. Ah, we were just talking about the Alliance. May I ask what's on the agenda? I believe the intention is to share news of recent developments and discuss what measures might be taken to combat the Telophoroi, in concert with our new allies. The beast tribes have also been invited. It is hoped that they would join us in the fight against our common foe. So the alliance would bring all of the beast tribes into the fold at a single stroke. An ambitious plan given the given the delicacy of the negotiations, but may have an expedient one. That's a word, considering the threat we face. Indeed, my lady. And for their part, I am told the beast tribes have agreed to attend. If the Scions, too, are present, all of Eorzea will be represented. To arrange such a meeting must have quite an undertaking, not only diplomacy but practically. I want to read that as practicality, but it's not. Pray inform the Alliance that we would be honoured to participate. We shall make for Alamigo without delay. And I will bear your answer thither with all haste. We look forward to receiving you at the Royal Palace. Interesting. Well, now that we've accepted the invitation, who exactly is going to attend? Well, obviously I'm going. I move that you and Estola lead our contingent. Given how long you have worked to end summoning, it is only right that you be present for what promises to be historic moment. I forgot the letter A. I think we all played our part in that little endeavour. Don't you, Silent? Hell yeah. All present may rightly claim a seat. I do quite agree, but by our leave, I believe I shall remain here and lend what assistance I can to the coordination of our defensive efforts. I'm not coming either. Amaric will be there, and I'd rather not be interrogated. He wants nothing to do with Amaric. Oh boy. Makes sense after the dragon song and war and all that nonsense. Very well. While those with a mind to hold the fort, get on with holding it. I suggest the rest of us make for Alamigo, shall we? Hell yeah. Let's go to Alamigo! When am I ever actually going to go into Alamigo proper? It's been a while. The Alamigan Quarter. Alright. Where's the crowd and where's the NPC? Well, I'm in the crowd now, but the NPC is not spawned yet. Obviously. Takes a moment. Just gotta pray and hope he spawns soon. Should be here, not over there. Where'd they go? Oh. Character limits. Come on. This happens every patch, by the way. Every main story patch this happens. Just gotta wait. Just gotta wait for the NPC to actually show up. And since everyone likes to crowd on top of each other, I just have to keep clicking until he spawns. Alright, there we go. Resistance guard. We have been expecting you. While some few guests have yet to arrive, the Alliance leaders are all present. Shall I show you in? Yes, you shall. I'm expecting voice acting, so anytime there's voice acting, I'm gonna mute myself.
Esteemed guests, you honor us with your presence. As there is much to discuss, let us begin.
Information on our taken brethren you have, yes? Hear it we would! Beyond forgiveness these featherless ones are! With rivers of blood shall they pay! Freed our people must be!
We too would see your kin liberated. But ere we attempt their rescue, we must first find a means to negate the risk of tempering. Without that, we will be unable even to approach the towers, let alone contend with their defenders.
If all else fails, I've always found cannonballs quite effective.
And what of the prisoners? Would you see them slaughtered?
Think for a moment. Ponder, consider, think. If Merlwyb truly intended to bombard the towers, she would have done so by now. Remember, we came here to find a solution together, did we not?
Y'shtola spoke of defenders. I but offered a means to clear a path, should you require it.
Given the enemy's capabilities, we will all need to play our part if we are to have any chance of success. For if any here should give less than their best, it will be to the cost of every living being on this star.
A paragon, the Empire, our very gods. How can we hope to prevail against such odds?
That our foe is formidable, none would deny. But our strengths are many and varied. In this chamber, I see masters of strategy, masters of magic, masters of the land, the air, and the sea. And together, there is nothing in creation we cannot overcome. I beg your pardon?
What is it, Soulwalker? Do not express your passion thus. A little tricky without deals, perhaps? Suffice it to say, I am proud to be counted amongst Eorzea's finest. We Sahagin will play our part.
We kobolds have not forgotten the crimes the Overdwellers committed against us in the past. But today we look to the future as allies united in purpose.
Make mock of the Ixal the Paragon does! Turns kin into puppets! Pits brother against brother! Free them from his grasp, we shall!
As Patriarch Zadar will attest, the Scions have granted us a means to free your brethren from their thraldom. This boon we will gladly share, that your people might never be enslaved again.
We accept! We accept!
Praise me!
It's taken a while, but I do believe we might be one step closer to a world without primals. Would that Minfilia were here to see it.
We still have a long way to go, and we're going to need a lot more Porksies. But we're moving in the right direction.
If I may have your attention, there is one other point I would like to raise. As we can all agree, freeing those held captive must take precedence over every other concern. But experience has taught us that none save those with the capacity to resist tempering can hope to enter the towers unscathed. And even once inside, a still greater threat may yet await them, that which we call a primal. Needless to say, if we are to succeed, engaging with such foes can only ever be considered a last resort. And so I move that we seek to prevent them from being summoned in the first place.
Yes! Both prayer and ether are needed for the ritual. Should either one be denied, the summoning would fail.
Indeed. And so we must endeavor to discover the source of the ether on which the process depends. Do so, and it may present a way to halt the summonings, or perhaps even neutralize the towers entirely.
A promising proposal. While you are conducting your investigations, however, we will need to remain vigilant, lest the Telophoroi commit further abductions and summon primals ere we have the means to prevent them. To stand a better chance of keeping our enemy at bay, we would do well to coordinate our defensive efforts, sending reinforcements to assist our neighbors when needed.
We Amalja would have been overwhelmed were it not for our newfound allies. But say the word, and we shall come.
I see we are all in accord. But what are we to call this proud fellowship of ours? I submit that the honor of naming it should go to the Scion whose brave efforts have done so much to unite Eorzea. What say you, my friend?
But that's the name
A fine choice, for there is none here who does not love Eorzea.
Aye, in that we shall ever be united.
United in our gratitude for the realm that gave us life.
Then let it be recorded that on this day, the Grand Company of Eorzea was born.
How long have we dreamed of this moment? And now that it's here, Oh, forgive me. Might we speak outside?
All right. Oh. That was a lot. And a lot of good stuff as well, because we have all the beast tribes together now, like under one banner. That's pretty awesome, you know? Oh man. Also, we totally stole that name from Alphino. Well, now that we are out of earshot of other delegates, I hope you will forgive me if I speak my mind. Let me begin by saying that I have dreamed of this day since the moment I first set foot upon these shores, and that I was as heartened. Is that even a word? And that I was heartened to as anyone to see the peoples of Eorzea pledge their solidarity. Yet even as they uttered their declarations, all I could think about was the conflict that come of the sacrifice that would be made, and and the lives lost. Inevitabilities that I still struggle to accept. I'm having trouble reading for some reason today. But at least now there is hope. The formation of the Grand Company of Eorzea is the first step, the first of many. Many and more. Ooh, who's this? Oh. Sounding awfully manly there. Elder Seedsir, how might we be of service? I seek Master Alphino's assistance in the matter involving Gridania's neighbours, the Sylphs. Yeah, we're friends with the Sylphs already, what the hell? What? Why do they need help? What do you need help with? I know that you and yours have long kept a weather eye upon the crystal trade. The better to predict the coming of primals, and so you will be familiar with the Sylphs of the Ash Crown Consortium. Oh, are they the evil Sylphs, the purple ones? Through their dealings, they have cultivated relations not only with the city-states, but many other communities besides. Oh no, these are the good ones. Alright. Communities such as the Beast Tribes. Just so. It is our hope that we may make use of the Sylph's established lines of communication to coordinate the efforts of our new fellowship. Yet there remain certain practical differences between a trade consortium and the Grand Company. If the Sylphs are to perform their task effectively, they will require the council of one versed in the operational aspects of an armed force. An armed force founded by the self-same goal in mind, no less. The Crystal Braves, yes. Forgive me, Master Alphino. I know that it was a painful chapter in your life, but the experience may yet be made to serve the realm. Yo, bringing back his time with the Crystal Braves, bruh, turning it into a good thing as well. Like, Alphino probably sees his time with the Crystal Braves as like the worst part of his life, as a huge failure to him. But if we can turn that experience into a positive, that can really help. In my hubris, I plotted a course for the Crystal Braves which stretched far beyond the Order's initial conception. One intended to pave the way for the foundings of what I intended to call the Grand Company of Eorzea. But my plans all came to naught. Built upon a frail foundation of lofty ideals, the Order was doomed from the first to collapse under the weight of more worldly interests, and I have no wish to see this new endeavour suffer the same fate. Perhaps I ask too much of you. Not at all. You may count upon my assistance from what little it is worth. By your leave, I shall prepare a report, including a list of recommendations, drawing on the lessons I learned from the failures of the Crystal Braves. You have my gratitude, Master Alphinaud, and my trust. And my axe! There's no warrior nearby. Damn. Damn it! Zerk failed. When your report is ready, pray share it directly with the Sylphs. With your guidance and the earnest efforts of every goodly soul gathered here this day, I have no doubt that our fellowship shall emerge from the shadow of the Telophoroi and flourish. Until next we meet, my friends. Before committing anything to writing, there are a number of people whose thoughts I shall like to hear. Former Braves, you understand? Might you join me in seeking them out? As if you have to ask. Thank you. As someone who witnessed the Order's rise and fall, yours would be reassuring presence. I'll join you if you're planning to canvass the options of your former comrades. It will be a lot quicker if we share the task of questioning them. I apologize if you can hear a drill, by the way, because there is something, construction or some sort of work going on outdoors, and it's so irritating. It's been going on all morning. It woke me up at like 8 in the morning this morning. No, even before that, more like 7, half 7 it woke me up. It was so loud. So I apologize. And maybe Graha can lend a hand as well. I shall accompany Thancred back to the Rising Stones. Between us, I dare say we shall be able to provide an accurate enough account of the day's events. We should be glad of our company. Graha, I shall explain the details on the way. Great. What does Ali say? Ali say, where are you? So Rapana, it would not be easy to revisit the past, but sometimes one must look back to see the way forward. Graha, I take it we will soon be paying the Sylphs a visit. How fascinating it will be to speak with them in person, though I gather conversation can prove rather challenging. So, what's the plan, brother mine? Before discerning the task at hand, I shall probably admit that the report I propose is largely written. Not long after that fateful day in Uldar, I penned a detailed account of the organization's history. From the events that led to its inception, to the failings that brought about its demise. This I did primarily as a means of taking some semblance of responsibility. Never did I imagine that it might later be referred to by those seeking to form a similar organization. And while I made every attempt to be objective, the account was mine alone. Its events viewed from my singular perspective. For it to be of use, however, it must be broadened to encompass the viewpoints of all involved. Only then can it answer what seems to me to be the crucial question, namely, why? After the Crystal Braves disbanded, some members choose to remain with us, while others did not. I see. You think the answer will tell us something about the nature of the ties that bind our new grand company together, and that this knowledge might help us to prevent it from falling apart when these bonds are inevitably tested. That is my hope, yes. But the questions I would ask are uncomfortable to some. As the former commander of the Crystal Braves, I doubt that those who abandon the cause would welcome my inquiries. Then Graha and I will just have to try. Meanwhile, the two of you can talk to the ones who kept the faith. A fine suggestion. Have care, however certain of my former comrades are of questionable character. So keep your wits about you and let us reconvene in Gridania later on. Alright. So where am I going? If you have no objections, I have a mind to begin by speaking to Riol and Alain. If memory serves, the two of them will be attending an intelligence briefing at Castrum Orions. Let us seek them out there. Alright, Castrum Orions it is. Oh, good, he's already here. I have to wait for him to spawn in. Subriel, how you doing? Well, look who it is. And what brings you here? Wouldn't have anything to do with the big meeting, would it? In a manner of speaking, I have been assigned a task, you see, for which I require the assistance of former members of the Crystal Braves. So you want to know why we decided to stick with the Scions, eh? Ain't an easy thing to put into words, that. As I once explained to Silent, I spent a long time agonizing over my failure to alert you to the traitors in our midst. For my negligence, I was captured along with many others and we were powerless to prevent the tragedies that ensued. Not a day goes by that I do not think back to those fateful events. By joining the Scions, I hope to redeem myself, and I will continue to serve the cause for as long as I am able. But that wasn't my only reason. When we were finally reunited at the Rising Stones, you refused to blame anyone but yourself for the fall of the Crystal Braves. And in spite of everything that had happened, everything you had suffered, you took us back without a moment's hesitation. We would not have blamed you had you turned us away. But when you gave us your trust instead, what else could we do but try to repay it? None, that's what. As for my own tale, well, I've always felt the Scions have something in common with me old crew. The duty of the strong is to protect the weak. That was our creed. And I still strive to live by it to this day. But as time's gone on, I've learnt that strength comes in many shapes and sizes, from Hoary Boulder to Mistress Tataru. We've all of us got something to offer, and not one of us is doing it for personal gain, because we believe there's more important things to that, things worth protecting, which is what being a Scion's all about. I am at a loss for words. Thank you, my friends. To hear this from you means more than you know. Forgive me, Silent, could you... give us your thoughts on the Crystal Braves. Well, its founding ideals was something to be proud of, but ideals alone don't make a crew. For every swab who signed up with good intention, there was another who was only in it for the coin, the glory, or both. Ours was quite a desperate band, and while I will never forgive Ilbert, the fact that we managed to function at all was thanks in large part to his efforts. Just a pity he was doing it for all the wrong reasons, eh? Only takes one bad apple, they say, and the Braves had a barrel full of them, not like the Scions. We might look like a ragtag band of misfits, but deep down, we've all got that shared sense of purpose. And why? Because Tataru sifted out all the glory. Hunters, for they made it through the door. I see. So while our ranks comprise a diverse range of people, each with their own individual strengths, we are all united in purpose. Thank you, my friends. With your permission, I shall make a record of our discussion and refer to it when drafting my recommendations. Until we meet again. Alright. Getting the band back together, kind of. Where's the quest? Okay. Come on. There you are. Alright, Alphino. On official business. Not great. Not terrible, just not fantastic stuff. I mean, that's not bad, but That's decent, I guess. I don't know. Alright. Well, I think we have taken up enough of our colleagues' time. And I am conscious that left life-affirming testimonies await. Let us make our way to Gridania and hear what the others have learned. Alright. To Gridania! Alright. Up by the Lancers Guild. Shouldn't be too difficult. Shouldn't take too long. Just gotta wait for loading, that's all. Gotta keep that covered in case there's stuff in the chat that I don't want to show on stream, because when there's so many people about, there's bound to be stuff in chat I don't want shown. People arguing, spoilers, stuff like that. There's always stuff in chat, like in shout chat and things. Thanks to Tartaru's ever-dependable intelligence, we managed to track down a handful of former Braves without any great difficulty. Wow, Tartaru! How does she keep finding people so easily? Jeez. Some were forthright, others less so. But we heard enough to form a picture. I must warn you, Alphino, some of their comments were harsh. I can well imagine. But their opinions are no less vital to my report. I seek the unvarnished truth. Thank you. I will set about adding your findings to my own at once. In the meantime, pray go on ahead to Little Solace and seek out Elder Frixio. I will join you anon. Alright. The Little Solace. We've been here way too many times. So I think we know where we're going, right? I hope so. I'll be incredibly embarrassed if I don't know where I'm going and it tells me to go to Little Solace. And to speak to Elder Frixio. Ah, welcome, brave ones and friends of Brave One. How good is it to see walking ones again so soon after the meeting? I forget that their speech is a little funky. No, I'm not performing no dance. It's been a while since we last spoke. Indeed it has. Though the palace was very pretty, the meeting was far too noisy for this one. So many shouting ones and squawking ones and cheering ones, with no chance for carefree conversation. Still, this one is pleased. All ones can be friends. Nice! Frixio's down for the alliance. awesome. That's what we like to see. Phrixio's been an ally since earlier Realm Reborn though, so I'm not surprised. She's one of the good ones. Horned one, Kani Senna, said that walking ones would be coming to Little Solace. Imperial ones also invaded Sylphlands and abducted many of these ones. Damn it. Goddamn Garleans. So these ones will be glad to bear messages between fighting friendly ones. One sec, need to sneeze. Glad I caught that in time to mute the mic. That is heartening to hear, Elder. It will require all ones to work in unison to stop Telophoroi. These ones will try very hard, of course, but in matters of war, these ones have little experience. Any advice walking ones can provide would be most welcome. Now, these are like a friendly beast tribe, they're not one for war. Oh, another pretty silver-haired one. And in quite a hurry, it seems. Oh, she talking about Alice? Oh. Alphino. Alice, you must come quickly. Whatever's the matter, Alphino? Don't tell me you couldn't read my handwriting. What? Oh. The Twin Adder officer accosted me when I was about to set out. Huh? Charlayan has sent an envoy who is due to arrive in Gridania any moment. Holy shit! Hold up. Yo, that's big. An envoy? Could it be that Kral has managed to sway the Forum? No. We shall know soon enough. But there is more. The envoy has requested that the two of us attend the audience with the Elder Seedseer. Oh no, is it their father? The man from the trailer? Really? I can see why they might want Scions to be present, but us specifically? Wait, it isn't who I think it is. It is. I could scarce believe it myself. But when I inquired as to the envoy's identity, I was told it was one Forchonalt Levellier. Is that Forchonalt or Forchonalt Levellier? Your father? Well now, the fact that a serving member of the Forum had journeyed here would be surprising enough. But him? Quite. I glean from this that they are taking the matter seriously. That may be, but why him and not one of the other 98 Forum members? Unless he volunteered for it. It has been some time since you last saw your father, has it not? Could it be that he is concerned for your well-being? No. Perhaps, but he has always been reluctant to discuss his work with us. Indeed. And whenever we write to our parents, it is invariably our mother who replies. Yo, I don't know anything about their mother. Nevertheless, I welcome the opportunity to meet with him after so long, even if it is secondary to his true purpose here. I wonder if we ever meet their mother, like in Endwalker when we go to Charlayan. That'd be cool. Elder Phrixio, loath I am to cut our visit short. We must return to Gridania. Pray accept my apologies along with my report. Never mind. There will be a time to talk later. This one won't keep walking ones from more urgent matters. Go. Nice. Phrixio understands. The audience will be held at the Lotus Stand. where the Elder Seatseer awaits even now. Let us be on our way. You know, I would genuinely be surprised if their father isn't the guy from the trailer. But we all know it is. I mean, come on. It was pretty obvious. I mean, I said it the first time the trailer showed. But this will confirm it. One way or another, this will confirm if it was him or not. Hello, silent conjurer. Ah, warrior of light. The Elder Seatseer and your friends are waiting within. I love it when they call me the warrior of light. It's been a while. Everyone's been calling me the warrior of darkness for the past expansion. Alice. After all this time away, it would be good to see my father, even if it is at an official meeting. 99 may seem like rather a lot of members, but before the Forum was founded, every person of age in Sharlayan was given equal say in its governance. Many of the institutions that are still active today were established by the people's vote. Not least the Studium. As Alicea and I were constantly reminded during our time there, this is an example of what can be achieved through absolute democracy. Alright, Garni. My friends, I thank you all for coming so swiftly. Word of Master Forchant's visit took us quite by surprise. When the Alliance granted Mistress Cryo permission to request Sharlayan's aid, we did not anticipate so prompt a reply, much less that it would be delivered by a member of the Forum. What the nature of that reply may be, we shall soon discover. Called it.
Elder Seatseer, I thank you for granting me this audience. I am Forchano Leveilleur, here in my capacity as representative of the Forum.
Forchano. Okay, I'll remember that. I'll try and remember that. Forchano.
It is I who should thank you, Master Forchano, for journeying so far and so swiftly. Would that our first meeting could have been under happier circumstances.
Actually, I can remember that quite easily because Alphino, Forchano. I'll remember that.
It has been too long, Father. You look well.
As do you both. Ameliance will be glad to hear that you are taking care of yourselves.
How is Mother?
She misses you terribly, of course, but is otherwise a picture of health. Circumstances apart, I'm grateful that our meeting has afforded me the chance to be reunited with my children at long last. And I believe I also owe you thanks for the hospitality you showed my father, Louisoix, during his sojourn in Eorzea.
All thanks we owe to him. In the days prior to the 7th Umbral Calamity, it was your father's tireless efforts which granted us a means to vanquish the primals.
A moment of silence with this great late man. I remember him in 1.0. He was awesome. And a total badass, really. Oh man, I love Louisoix. Great story, great written character.
Were it not for him...
Oops.
He would doubtless have been moved to hear you say so. I must confess, however, that I opposed his decision to intervene. And my position remains unchanged.
To chart the course of history, not to change it. I am familiar with the Sharlayan stance.
It is more than that. It is our way of life, who we are. But I came here not to deliver a lecture, but the Forum's answer to your request. Sharlayan will under no circumstances intervene in the conflict between Eorzea and the Garlean Empire.
May I ask for what reason the Forum has come to this decision? The final days spell the end not only for Eorzea, but the entire world.
The final days? Pray spare me your hyperbole. This conflict is no more than the latest in a series of petty squabbles between yourselves and Garlemald, one in which Sharlayan will take no part. If the final days were truly upon us, we would know.
Father, you must ask the Forum to reconsider. You may feel safe on your little island across the waves, but if you imagine the Telophoroi will leave you be, you are mistaken. They mean to kill us all, themselves included.
Alphino is right. We have seen what the enemy is capable of, the lengths to which they'll go. This is no time to turn a blind eye. If Eorzea falls, so too will Sharlayan. So if you truly love our homeland, you will join us. Now, before it's too late.
I thought you knew better than to raise your voice to your elders. It seems I was wrong. Wrong to ever let you leave, Sharlayan. I consoled myself that your time abroad would instill in you some hint of restraint, of discipline. But I see now that Eorzea has made fools of you both. Have you forgotten why it was that I so vehemently opposed your grandfather's departure? For all his wisdom, his only solution was to go to war. Death, devastation, ruin. Even those who claim victory are scarred for life. What prize could ever justify such sacrifice? It is the duty of the learned to avert such tragedy. By fanning the flames of war, you forsake all you once held dear. I see your friend shares your misguided ideals. But unlike her, you should know better. By espousing such barbaric notions, you subvert the teachings of Sharlayan and place all we have worked for in jeopardy. Alphino, Alizé, as of this moment, you shall no longer bear the name of Leveilleur.
What?
Father.
How you choose to live your lives is no longer my concern. If you wish to walk the path of ruin, I will not stand in your way.
Damn. He just disowned his own children. Like, literally disowned them. Like, stripped them of their surname and everything. That's heavy. That's big.
Master Fourcheneau, while Sharlayan may have no intention of intervening in this conflict, we can still part as friends. Will you not stay and speak with us, that we might learn of Sharlayan's hopes for the morrow?
I have said what I came here to say. Any further discussion would be meaningless.
Father! Wait!
Don't bother, Alizé!
How can you stand there and watch him walk away? How can you let this happen?
Wow. Huh. Well, that reunion didn't go well, did it? It is we who walk the path of ruin. Time will tell. I didn't unmute my mic. And I actually muted the game. My bad. That I don't know. But something tells me that they are not unconcerned about the Telophoroi as they claim. If the threat weren't real, why else would they be so standoffish and secretive? I would very much like to delve deeper into this, but I'm afraid I've exhausted every avenue of inquiry. Nor have I fared any better for my other mission, researching Hydaelyn and the ethereal sea. I tried enlisting the help of experts in the field, but it appears the Forum has forbidden anyone from cooperating with us. Damn. I'm obstructed at every turn. So it would seem, but don't lose heart just yet. With all the knowledge and acquaintances we have between us, we can still find a way forward. To that end, I would like you all to join me here, when the time is right, of course. Hell yes, let's go to Sharlayan now. Fuck waiting for Endwalker, let's go now. I'll board a boat. I am aware that matters in Eorzea stand on a knife edge, but with your permission, I can at least start making the necessary arrangements. Please do. Excellent. Obviously, keeping the Telophoroi at bay must take precedence, but with luck, you'll be able to make the journey to Sharlayan ere long. It may take a while to ensure entry for you all, but I'll let you know when everything is in order. Look after yourselves in the meantime, won't you? Your speculation gives me cause to hope. Yet if these seeds will bear fruit, I cannot say. While it is possible the Sharlayans hide some secret truth from us, there can be no certainty that its exposure will prompt in them a change of heart, and so for the present we must needs confront the plight in which we find ourselves. The Forum has refused our request for aid, and it falls to us alone to contend with the Telophoroi. Even with all of Eorzea standing united, there is no guarantee that we will prevail. What does Sharlayan intend to do if we fail? Probably hide. Not gonna lie, they're probably gonna go into hiding. Like, judging by the trailer, it looks like they have built themselves like a fallout dome, and who knows what purpose that's really going to solve. Speculation and all that says it's a bunker, it's a place to hide, but it could serve some other purpose that we are unaware of. Death onto Dawn, there we go, the shush emote. Alright, this is the final MSQ for Shadowbringers. The final quest. This is going to be a long one, filled with cutscenes, and I'm sure credits at the end. So I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break before we start. Alright, don't go anywhere, I won't be too long. Just need to stretch my legs and top my drink up. Alright, I'm back. Swap back to the game and we can continue. Oh, that was a much needed quick break. Alright, let's carry on. Death unto Dawn. Carney Senna seems determined not to let the disappointment of Charlian's rejection distract her from the task at hand. While Charlian's stance is indeed disappointing, we cannot allow ourselves to be distracted from the challenge before us. There is much and more to be done. I shall begin by sharing the forum's response with my counterparts in the Alliance. Meanwhile, I would ask that the Scions... Grave tidings walking... grave tidings walking one's grave tidings. Oh no, who's this? Calm yourself, my gentle friend. What has occurred? These ones who went to see feathered ones send terrible news. Destroying ones have appeared in Zelphatol. Oh, the Garleans are in Zelphatol. Destroying ones and captured ones, and even frightful, godly ones. Feathered ones didn't stand a chance and were sent flapping and squawking. When did this happen? Is it too late to help them? Too late, yes, much too late. But luckily destroying ones were only passing through and continued on west. Feathered ones did not fight. Feathered ones who did not fight were left unharmed. West? That would be Coerthus. Oh boy, are they marching on Ishgard? My lady, the Ishgardians report that the Telophoroi have emerged from the eastern highlands of Coerthus and are marching at speed. Though their purpose has yet to be determined, the Cartano Flats seem their most likely destination. Lord Amaric has already dispatched his forces and requests our immediate support. Tell him he shall have it. The time has come for the Grand Company of Eorzea to prove its worth. Well, mayhap it is a mercy that we do not have time to stew upon our misfortunes. Come, my friends, let us make haste to Cartano. Yo, we're going to Cartano. Wait, this one almost forgot. Destroying ones was said to be led by Crackling Robed One. God damn it. This one must see that all waking ones know. Farewell. Walking ones, not waking. I think. Would make more sense. Fandaniel. Who else? It is only a matter of time before that grinning maniac showed himself again. I shall have an airship ready to bear you to Cartano. Pray see to your preparations and report to the landing with all haste. Alright. At once, my lady. Let us away. Yo, we're gonna go to Cardno. We're gonna fight with Fandaniel. We're not gonna kill him, I don't think. I mean, he has to appear in Endwalker, right? Because he was in the Endwalker trailer. So surely he is gonna play a pivotal role. Alright. Hey, Alfie. Silent, it would seem that Fordola here. Oh, Fordola's here. Oh, yeah. I only just noticed. God damn it. It would seem Fordola here has come all the way to Gridania to find us. I have explained the situation, but she insists her business is urgent. Aye, and it'd be over sooner if you shut up and come with me. Oh. Is it what I think it is? Has he awoken? Has he recovered? Hell yeah.
Arenvold! I can't tell you how good it is to see you.
It arrived a lot sooner than expected, eh? The day I craned my neck up at you.
Only because you're sitting down. Unless...
Afraid so. The Chirurgeons say I may never walk again. Come on, Alfino, it could be worse. Besides, I didn't come here to dampen the mood. Quite the opposite. All I've ever wanted was to fight for a cause I believe in. But my fighting days are over. So I want you to fight in my stead. Be the hero I can't.
I am no hero.
That's what they all say, though. No one ever calls themselves a hero. Even the ones who eat primals for breakfast. It's for others to decide. Look, Alfino. You already are a hero. To me and countless others. We see you doing your damnedest to protect us all. And you're not alone, are you? There are people who believe in you, just as you believe in them. I know what's at stake, and how many people are depending on you. But I believe in you. Believe that you'll see it through. That's why I'm entrusting my dreams to you. Like Albert and Owley once entrusted their dreams to me.
There was a time when I would have borne the weight of such expectations without a second thought. But now, I know just how heavy that burden can be. To tell the truth, I'm beginning to wonder if I chose the right path. Sacrifices will inevitably be made for the sake of the ideals I uphold. Maybe I am not the person I thought I was. The person you think I am.
I wouldn't presume to tell you. But I will say this. In spite of everything, you've come this far. The road ahead might not always be clear, but you've never been one to give up or take the easy way out. And everything you do for others. For a brighter future. I'm proud to call you my friend. Well, I've said my piece, so I'll let you go. I know you've got more important things to be doing. Just give what I've said some thought, all right?
I shall, my friend. And we will meet again soon, I promise.
Nothing left for me to do but wave and smile.
You've got a pretty narrow view of what it means to be a hero, do you know that? You think they're all forged in the fires of battle? That it's all about being brave and killing villains? Alphino and the others will carry on their fight. But theirs isn't the only one. There are other ways you can make a difference. If you stop feeling sorry for yourself and put your bloody mind to it.
There's not much chance of me living the quiet life with you around, is there?
If you're content to twiddle your thumbs thinking of what might have been, that's your lookout. But I reckon you've got some fight left in you.
And I reckon you might be right. If there's a way I can still help my friends, I'll bloody well find it.
There we go. My microphone was playing up just then. Yeah, I love Fordola. She is so cool. Such a great character. So glad they brought her back at long last. You can tell me later what that was all about, but judging by the set of Alphino's jaw, it appears to have done him some good. Tancred and the others have already left the Rising Stones, and according to the communications officer, Amuljar and Kobold forces are also bound for Cartano as we speak. They mean to keep the promise they made in Al Amigo, and we must do the same by saving as many of their tempered kin as possible. How fitting is it? All of Eorzea is banding together once again to fight the Garleans in Cartano. Freaking, this is the end of 1.0 all over again. Like, while at the end of 1.0 we didn't have the Beast Tribes with us, it was the first time the grand companies joined together in a major effort. They banded together for the first time and fought against the Garleans. Obviously that didn't go well because it ended in Bahamut and the Umbral Calamity. But here we are again. Once again, everyone's rejoining. We're going to Cartano, and there is some Garleans we need to kill. So, let's do this. They mean to keep the promise they made in Alamigo, and we must do the same, by saving as many of their tempered kin as possible. Anyway, the airship is ready to depart. Shall we get going? Upon joining the battle at Cartano, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to participate in the battle and view these scenes in their entirety. So it's a solo instance and cutscenes. Many cutscenes. Alright, let's do this. Your progress through the battle will be saved at certain points. In the event that you are defeated, you will be able to try again from the most recent of these. Okay. Please note that if you enter battles associated with other quests or log out from the game, this progress will be lost. Sure. I'm on my white mage. We can do this. Let's go. Solo instance and cutscenes. I wonder if these are going to be voice acted. I imagine so.
My fellow Scions, as I am sure you will have heard, we can expect no help from Sharlayan, nor are we any closer to discerning the Telophoroi's grand design. And now, our adversary moves against us in unprecedented numbers, compelling us to answer in kind. The outlook, in short, is bleak. Yet though our foes are many, and we but few, we may still tip the balance in Eorzea's favor.
Of course. We will do what we always do. Deal with the ones our allies can't. A less than daunting prospect, judging by your expression. Could it be that you've dispelled your lingering doubts, Alphino?
Oh, I doubt I ever will. But as my friends have kindly reminded me, I have come this far, and that must count for something.
Gods be good, Alphino. That's what we've been trying to tell you all along.
For one so bright, you can be remarkably dim at times. There is such a thing as overthinking, you know.
Might I suggest that we continue this conversation after the battle? It would appear that Telophoroi have already arrived.
I'll do what I can to cure the Tempered, but they'll have to be incapacitated first.
Have care, my friends, for none can say wherefore our foe did choose this fateful field to be our battleground. Whatever may transpire, pray grant him not the pleasure of deterring you.
Alright, solo instance time. Let's go. Got ourselves a full party of 8. Nice, nice, nice. How many tanks? One? One tank. One tank, 3 healers, 4 DPS. I think. Actually, what does Graha come under? Alright, here we go.
Prepare yourself.
Let's give it our all.
I need to turn the game down, don't I? Okay, there we go. Oh, I know the reason. My game is actually turned up and I don't need it to be turned up. Oh well. Yeah. Oh, he's on Paladin. Alright. Fair enough. So we actually have 2 tanks, 3 healers, 3 DPS. Alright. So, this way? Maybe? Something's not right indeed, Estinian. Oh, cutscene. I want those. Those look awesome. I want all of those. Like as actual statues, I want them. That looks sick. Am I in control of Elise now? Oh, I am. Alright, let's see. We got Crimson Savior, AoE, Fletch. That's my melee combo. That's the Birth Flare combo. Okay. Alright. Sure thing. Ah, damn it, I missed. Even on her, I forget the skill. Oh, that's the melee AoE. That's cool. This is a nice instance. I like this kind of thing, you know? Like, I think we're going to be like swapping between the different scions, I guess. And playing as not every Scion, but as different Scions. That's pretty damn cool. I shouldn't be standing here. I should not be standing here, but oh well. Graha, I'm sorry. Oh wow, he clemencied me. He clemencied me for over twice of what my crit Vercure did. Oh, Paladin Clemency too strong. Oh, he changed to Black Mage, I think. That's the Black Mage stance. So, what? Oh. There's the bastard. I see you there. Do you see that? Yeah. The glyph? Yes. How worried should we be? Probably very worried. What the hell is that? Is that like a marker for summons? So the primals know where to go? They see the marker, and they know where to stand for the mechanics? Listen well and judge for yourself. Though I can see ethereal currents, I had not thoroughly examined those that flowed through the heart of Cartano. But now that I am here, things have become clear. The flats conceal an etheric confluence, like to the pillars of the Azim Steppe, but greater in scale, far greater. Oh. The glyphs that Fandaniel has conjured reach into its very midst. I believe I know their purpose. Should the lunar primals destroy them, it would spark a chain reaction with the potential to obliterate the confluence entirely. The disruption to the flow of ether would sow chaos among the elements, prompting earthquakes, floods, and tempests large enough to lay waste to the realm. Damn. Alright. Protect the glyphs. That he would go so far cometh as little surprise. We must need protect the confluence at all costs. Jeez. Like upsetting the ethereal balance just caused so much chaos. Huh. Oh. Oh, hello. Okay. The scroll combo. Benefic, Malefic 3. Lord of Crowns combo. Destiny draw. Restores 10p of maximum MP. Deals damage. This one restores 20% of maximum MP. Damage dealt is increased while weapon skill cast time. Blah, blah, blah. Nearby party members. Aspected Helios. And fixed sign. Creates a fixed sign centered around the caster, reducing damage. Cool. Oh, hello, Luna Odin. I didn't see you there. Hi. How you doing? Alright, let's go. What's this one do again? Deals damage. Oh, that's a strong Lord of Crowns. Oh. I'm gonna have to keep that alive, aren't I? Yes, okay. And my party members, of course.
I shall protect thee.
Gungnir. This move usually hits hard. Uh-huh.
My turn.
My turn. Oh, you. He never changes. May he never change. Oh, hello, Thancred. Sorry. I'm not being a very good healer right now. I didn't expect you to get your ass kicked that easily. Oh. Einherjar. Ooh. Lead weight. Come on guys, stack, 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 please. Come on, Ishtola.
The best defense is a good defense.
Nice, the shoulders put our own bubble up. So a double bubble. Alright. God damn it. Gun there. Thancred might need healing. Oh, middle. Middle. I think. Uh-oh, ultimate Zentetsuken. Alright, kill it. Ooh, that's cutting it close. Come on, guys. Come on. Oh, that was close. Didn't like how close that was. What? One Lunar Primal down. Yo, let's go. Luna Ravana. Hell yeah. Alright, what skills do I have here? Oh man, I'm on Black Mage. I never played Black Mage. Break, I don't know how that's really going to be. Wait. Okay. Medica 2, Cure 2, Foul combo. So I'm a mix of a White Mage and Black Mage here. Okay. I don't like this because I don't play Black Mage very often. Like, rarely play Black Mage. So I don't like the fact that it's making me do Black Mage stuff. To a degree, anyway. Oh, I just realised why it's given me an AOE skill, AOE attacking spell in what? Thun? No. Okay. Probably because it's going to, yeah, and why it's given me break. Uh-huh. If only break was that good normally. I need some MP back, so... Uh-oh. Oh. I see. That wasn't really much of a problem. Alice, I want to heal Alice. If only they made it so the members here are actually in your party, because that'd be a lot easier to target them then. This again? No? The Rose of Immortality. Ah, shit. Better help here, Alice, maybe. Would be greatly appreciated. Did it work? Did Ali say do something? I think so. Who knows? Well, there you go. That was a lot easier than the other one. Two primals down. What's next? Ifrit? I would assume, maybe? Titan? Ifrit. Yeah. Alright. Let's do this. I've got all my own skills now. Oh boy. Oh wow, they shrunk a lot actually. I don't think they would shrink that much. Can I reach them from here? Probably not. No, damn it.
You're finished.
Can I get them two from here? Yeah, I can. Nice.
We must fight on.
Ifrit extreme charges that. It's the literal same attack as the other one. Oh, what? Oh. He's gonna LB it. He's gonna take them all down. Oh, hello. Wow. Way to go. You alright there, Estinian? You down for the count? blew your whole load on that, did you? What's he doing? Oh, he's back up. Alright. He's recharged. He's good to go for another round. Ifrit, stop. Stop. Seriously. You weren't doing yourselves any favours there. Any more primals to contend with, or are we done fighting lunar primals for now?
And thus another plan went up in smoke. I am beginning to see why Lord Xenos thinks so highly of you. Not that this changes anything, you understand. You have merely earned yourself a stay of execution.
How fare the Tempered?
We've treated as many as we can, but some were beyond help.
Do not hang your heads so, brave scions. Though not all of our captured brethren could be saved, we are grateful for those whose minds have been restored. You could do no more, and that is enough. So please hold your heads high.
Should have been quicker. But I'll do better next time. Thank you for your kind words. They mean a lot.
A victory at great cost, but a victory nonetheless. We must stay strong and press on. Isn't that right? That
Agreed.
we will.
And there you have it. That was the end of Shadowbringers. Holy shit. Also, I love the fact, the way we all looked up at the moon and thinking, ah shit, now we have to go up there? Well, moon's haunted, y'all. Let's pack our bags and go. Gotta go deal with that shit now. Ah. What an expansion, you know? This is easily the best expansion of Final Fantasy XIV there has been. It does top Heaven's Ward, have to be honest. As good as the Heaven's Ward story was, this does top it. This one is so much better, it's so good. The characters, the story, the music, everything. Even the lead up to Endwalker has been quite nice. Like, the battle's not over yet. We won one battle, but there's still the war. Also, these artworks are amazing. Oh man. I think these are Yoshitaka. They're not Amano arts, are they? They're not Yoshitaka Amano artwork, are they? I don't think so. I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't think so. That is an awesome pick of Ishtar. So much so I'm screenshotting that. Oh man, what an expansion. And the worst, although there's a 6-month wait now. Now we wait 6 months. Oh man, Endwalk is going to be so fucking good. It just sucks, it's late November. Odd but that was great. I like that instance as well, with playing as each scion. That was pretty sick. Oh, that was good. Is there a way to fast forward these credits or something? Oh, there we go. I can speed it up. I don't need it to go that slow. I would like it a bit faster. And you can hide the scrolling text. Yo! I'm not going to, because everyone involved in this game, everyone there deserves it, you know? They deserve all the credit they get. Which is why I've watched these and has sat through the credits at the end of every expansion. Why? Because the creators deserve the attention, you know? I might not know many of the people behind it. Not personally, I don't know any of them personally, but by name. I don't know many of them by name, but the work they put in does not get ignored. I appreciate everything that goes into these games, with exception to some things like Nier, for one. I could do without that. I'm actually going to mute my mic while this scrolls. Alright. And that was the credits. Credits are finished rolling, so let's do our wrap up and move on to the next thing, I guess. Alright, Ishtola. I will recommend that the Alliance keep a closer watch over Cartano. The Telophori may have failed in their attempt to destroy the confluence this time. There is naught to stop them trying again. That's true. I don't think they will. Or he will. I don't know if it's a they or not. I don't know if the Telophori are a they yet. Unless he's counting Xenos as a Telophori. I don't know. Graha. Throughout the battle, I could not shake the feeling that all present were performing for their amusement of Fandaniel. Nor did his blithe reaction to the latest defeat give me cause to think otherwise. I can only conclude that such failures are of little consequence to his broader scheme, whatever it may be. The Cartano Flats seem to play a prominent role in the history of the realm, do they not? I wonder, might the abundance of ether that floweth through the region have led the Allagans to entomb Omega there? Maybe. Though many the enemy were, their numbers consisted largely of tempered beastmen, with a few lunar primals to keep things interesting. The Garleans themselves ventured little and lost less. It has ever been the Empire's way to have others fight their battles, but even they would blush at the Telophori's use of tempered slaves. Wow. It was decent of Lord Amaric to bear us home aboard his airship. The gods only know how we would have squeezed this many people onto the Bonanza. The temper that we were able to treat will be taken to the city-states for observation. As soon as the Alliance is satisfied that they are fully recovered, they will be free to return home. As the clouds of the battle. At the close of the battle, when the clouds parted and the moon shone down on us all, I cannot well express how I felt. Somehow it seemed more a beginning than an ending. You should have seen my face when Lord Amaric turned up on our doorstep. Did none of you think to send word he was bringing you home? True. We should have. I trust you all enjoyed a comfortable flight aboard the pride of the Ishgardian fleet. Lest you worry, the Bonanza has been towed to a nearby location to be retrieved at your convenience. You have thought of everything, Lord Amaric. And may I say how much I appreciate the hospitality you afforded us on the way home. Think nothing of it. Our destination lie in the same direction, and it afforded me the perfect opportunity to learn how my errant friend has been since last he took his leave. It would seem you have finally found a place to settle down. I merely grew weary of wandering the far east. Returning to more serious matters, while the Telophori had been driven from Cartano, 'tis like that a bulk of their forces yet remain. On the evidence of the Grand Company of Eorzea's first joint military operation, I am confident that we have the potential to meet such threats head-on, even without the aid of you and yours. As such, while the forces kept Telophori at bay, I would ask that you apply your talents to the task of neutralizing the towers. A sensible driven of labour. While the towers remain, so too will the threat of the lunar primals. and given our expertise in the field of astrology, we are better qualified to find the solution. That we are, especially should it happen to lie beyond the Alliance's domain. There is a time and a place for formal investigations, of course, but certain secrets are wont to hide where only enterprising individuals may venture. I could not agree more. There are none better suited to this task, nor any upon whom I would rather rely. On behalf of the Alliance, I thank you. We look forward to receiving any information you are able to uncover. And with that, I must take my leave. Should you have need of assistance, pray do not hesitate to ask. Fare you well, my friends. Fare thee well as well, Amarek. I confess, I had hoped to be able to study the towers more closely. Vital as they plainly are to the Telophoroi's plans, if we could discern their ultimate function, we will be one step closer to understanding our enemy's grand scheme. Should we succeed in neutralizing them, of course, it is all but certain that the Telophoroi will mount an all-out invasion. And thus it will begin. The one who awaits at the heart of the chaos will come for us, for you. Yet in the end, our true nemesis may be the calamity to end all calamities, the final days themselves. Yeah. Yes, alright, Alphino. We need a plan, not portents. As Thancred so eloquently pointed out, we are in a position to seek information from all manner of places, not least Sharlayan. According to Kryl, the Forum have been more secretive than ever of late. While this may be related to the appearance of the Telophoroi, that remains a matter of speculation. But one thing is clear, the Forum is determined to keep us from discovering the truth. Master Fortunal's performance at the Lotus Stand was enough to convince me of that. The matter beareth further investigation, I do heartily concur. Nor can I think of a more promising place to look for the answers we seek on the matter of the towers. Sharlayan hath ever been the wellspring of ethereal knowledge. Aethereological knowledge. I care not where we go. Here or there my lance will be ready. And what of you, Silent? May you be persuaded to join us? I don't need to be persuaded. I just need to know when. Plot a course for Sharlayan. Let's go. Right now. Please. Here, here. It is time we laid bare the Telophoroi's dark designs. It appears we are in agreement. But we have but to wait for Kryl to secure the necessary permissions. In the meantime, there is a matter I would investigate. Does it involve tall structures? By strange coincidence, it does, at present. I have only a creeping suspicion, but with your help, I will soon find out whether my fears are warranted. Oh? What fears? You have learned the emote shush. Oh, that's great. Love it. Meanwhile, in the Garlean capital. What was it? Oh, the scythe. It's a gun scythe. It's a Guardian scythe. Yo, that armor though, that's sick. Look.
Those Aorsians certainly are a stubborn bunch. Though I suppose you knew that already. My plan to redirect the ether from Cartano came to a rather less than satisfactory conclusion. It was, in many respects, an abject failure. Which does, of course, raise the question of where we are going to procure the requisite amount. The obvious solution would be to draw on resources a little closer to home, though that would require our dreamer to dream a trifle more deeply.
So be it. The dreamer will not complain.
Then let us begin the preparations at once. With the gateway of the gods complete, all that remains is to gather the necessary ether, and our prize shall be within reach. The time has come to fulfill your heart's desire, my desire! To relieve those wretched creatures of their meaningless existence!
While I await you, I shall drink a sea of souls and gorge myself upon the darkened moon. Then you shall come to me, all roiling rage and rancor. And the stars shall bear witness to our final contest.
As I thought, the ethereal currents have been disturbed here too.
It was the same in Thanalan. Make that every location we surveyed.
And the strength of each current has diminished dramatically. Far more than could be attributed to a natural occurrence.
What tidings bringest thou from Dravania?
We took a number of readings, and noticed that the closer we were to the tower, the lower the etheric density became. In short,
the towers are drawing upon the land's ether, which would explain how they were able to carry out the summonings.
Our allies must be informed of this. We should return to the Rising Stones and have Tataru relay our findings to them.
Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Darkness comes, and with it, the end. The fate of the star is in your hands.
Everything all right back there?
Alright. And there you have it. Oh man. That woman at the end. I put a tweet out about her not too long after that poster was revealed. Because she was on the poster. I didn't know who she was, and she was holding a mask that looked very Amaranthine. And we just saw her there. The fact that we saw her and no one else did, I'm actually leading to believe that woman might be Venar. Or Venar, rather. Venar was I think is the Amaranthine who became Hydaelyn's core. So basically Venar is Hydaelyn. And I believe we are... No, we're not a part of Venar, we're a part of Azan. Alright, that does it for the MSQ. One sec. Yeah. Oh, you weren't done speaking apparently. Okay. So yeah, that's the MSQ out of the way. Holy shit. Now I have to wait 6 months till Endwalker. Oh man, that's gonna suck, but oh well.